Hi, good to
Hello,
see you.
you too.
So, what do we need to talk about today?
I guess I want to talk about the car accident that I got into about 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Okay.
Um, so I take night classes for college, and I was driving to my classes, and on like the first road when you drive out of my neighborhood, um, is a pretty busy road, and traffic was like coming to a stop. I guess somebody was turning
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was slowing down pretty quickly. And I guess the guy behind me didn't um, realize and just didn't slow down as fast as he should have, and ended up rear-ending me.
Wow. So you
So
didn't even get out of your neighborhood.
a little bit, but not really, no. So then we pulled over into the parking lot um, and exchanged information and like tried to assess the damage. So I took photos, and I thought everything was okay with my car, but I guess in the heat of the moment, I overlooked some things like my airbag light came on, which was like part like a crash sensor or something, and then there's a dent in the back of my car. I drive an SUV, so like in the hatch,
Mm.
and then like the bottom bumper was dented. So it was more than I thought it was, but it still could have been worse. So I guess that's good. Um, and then I had just had surgery 4 days before
Oh
the
wow.
accident. So I went to the hospital to get checked out and make sure everything was okay with me.
Uh huh.
Um, so that was an ordeal.
Tell me more about that.
Well, so it's like the height of flu season, so it was packed.
Yeah.
There was the no seats. I was standing for the first like hour or maybe a little bit longer than that.
Wow.
And
After having
so
an accident, you had to stand.
there was no seats. Everybody was coughing, and it was
Mm.
terrible. I was hoping I wasn't going to get sick from that. But I waited, and I think I was there for like 3 or 4 hours before I got taken back. And then luckily, once I was back there, they were moving pretty quickly. They did like an ultrasound to make sure everything on the inside was good, and it was. And then I had blood work, and I had to wait, I think like 30 minutes for that to come back, and they said everything was good.
Mm.
So then they sent me home, and everything was fine with me. So then I had to deal with the aftermath of the whole car thing. But um, luckily, his insurance accepted liability for it, and so they will be fixing my car and getting me a rental. But I won't get that until next week, so that's like 3 weeks after the accident.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, well, the body shop was backed up, but I know they're good, so I definitely want to go there.
Right.
And my car's still drivable, so I guess that's good. But yeah, it's been a lot to deal with.
Oh, I bet. So you said that you had surgery like a couple days prior.
Yeah, I had surgery on a Thursday, and this accident happened on that following Monday.
Yeah, I'm glad you went to the hospital to get checked out after, because you never know with situations like that, it can be very jarring to the inside of the body. So, I mean, I think it was better that you err on the side of caution with that. That was good. And so, I mean, you're like on your way to school, which I assume you do that on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even get to do that before you're just smacked in the back. And yeah, I'm sure you didn't see all of that coming.
No, no, definitely not.
It's a lot to contend with,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So, you get hit, you pull over, you exchange information, and did you ever make it to school, or did you just go back home?
I did, yeah. I since the car was still drivable and everything seemed okay for the moment, I did go to school. And then when I left school that night, that's when I went to the hospital.
Well, well, it sounds like, I mean, they took responsibility and you will be getting, a vehicle and everything while yours is getting fixed. It's just a shame that it's taken as long as it is for you to get that. I mean, and thank God your vehicle's still drivable, because I can't imagine the impact that that would have had your vehicle not been drivable and you had to wait all that time for a rental.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that's a blessing in disguise. So that's good. And everything worked out. I mean, you didn't have any type of internal damage, so that's good. And although I'm sure it was very uncomfortable after having had the accident to stand there for that length of time in the ER, I mean, everything did work out. You got checked out, everything was good, and you seem to have everything handled with regards to, the aftermath of the accident. So you're on top of that.
I guess as best as I can be.
Yeah. You seem to be handling it pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with that. That's showing a lot of growth, so that's a good thing. Well, we should probably end here, and we can reschedule something for 2 weeks from now if that's good for you. Okay. All right, dear. Take care.
All right.